Hello, 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 YouTube family. Your girl's been out here working the yard as usual. I done cut the grass. I got it looking good out here. Y'all hear the neighbors running the blower. Everybody's out here doing yard work. And the yard really looks good. I cut the front yard, the backyard. It's really been a trying day today, y'all. Y'all, how y'all like my hat? How y'all like my my country girl hat? This is what a real country girl looks like. This is what a working girl looks like. You know, we can get sharp when we want to, but we spend most of our time just casual, just looking like little country girls out here doing what we do, taking care of the property, making sure the yard is done, making sure the yard looks good. So we've been out here cutting the grass. I did the front yard, the backyard, as I say. But you know, I really love doing my own yard. You know, it saves me a lot of money. It keeps me fit. It gives me something to do in the evening. I do not cut the grass in the heat of the day. I always wait until this time of day, and then that's when I get the yard done. Let me let y'all see what the yard looks like. Now this is the front yard. It's a long way from here to this balcony, this deck, all the way up there to the front yard. But I hop on my little rider and I get it done. I get it done. Because you know we're expecting rain to come in. And I love to cut the grass just before it rains. It's just something about the beauty of cutting the grass just before it rains. And it settles it. And then I take and I do some of the, do some insect repellent all out there to kill some of them fire ants. So I threw some of that all out there. And it really looks good. I'm very proud of myself, you know. This is like going on my 5th year. August will be going on my 5th year here. Because I came here in 2021. Well, 4 years. 2025 was 4 years. And I mean, for me to be holding it down, it looks good. What do you think? Tell me what you think about how beautiful this yard looks. I have to get over here and run the weed eater. I did not run the weed eater because I also cut the backyard. Let me let you see what that looks like. Yeah, I ran that lawnmower all back here too. Cut the backyard, make it look all beautiful back here. And you know, I got a weed eater around my buildings and things of that nature, but I can do that anytime, you know. I just like to get the bulk of it done before the sun gets up too high in the daytime. So I wait until this time of day and I do it, and then later on, maybe in a few days, I go out there and I'll weed eat the backyard. You know, when you got this much property, you got to stay on top of things. So you can't wait until it gets too high and knowing you got to do it all by yourself. So you got to do half and half. So what I do is I like to ride the whole yard first. Then after I ride the whole yard, then I'll take and come back around with my weed eater, and then I'll weed eat the yard. And that's how I get it done. Cause see, when you live off grid like this, you do have a lot of chores that you have to get done, and it really truly keeps you busy. You do have time to have some fun sometime, but most of the time you got to be about your business. You got to really get down to business to keep things at bay, to keep things neat, to keep things looking good. I mean, because you want that curb appeal, you know what I'm saying? And then when you don't put bushes in the yard, y'all, I put just enough. I think I got just enough because it's not hard for me to weed eat around my bushes. But just to let y'all know, when you're off grid like this and you go planting things, because when I came out here, I had a blank slate, but it just looked terrible. So now that I've got things in the yard, bushes in the yard that I can weed eat around, I try not to put too many, because all it really does is give you extra work to do. You're gonna have more work to do. So try to spread your bushes out to a place where I think I got mine spread it out pretty good. So it's not easy. I mean, it's not hard for me to weed eat. When I go to weed eat around my bushes, I can get up under them. But let me show you this. See how far I got these bushes spread apart? But that one big bush right there, the biggest one that you see, I'm gonna take the skirt from under it because I can't see up under it when I go to run the weed eater. So I'm gonna take another day and I'm just gonna go up under it and I'm gonna cut it from the bottom so that it can be up high and I can actually see up under it. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to see around here too. I don't want to have no bushes like that. I did not know that was going to grow a skirt like that down to the ground. But I'm going to cut that skirt up out of there so I can see up under there when I'm running the weed eater. I don't got to worry about my string getting tangled up and tied up around that bush. So tell me what y'all think about that. But other than that, I think I got them spread it out pretty good where I can get in this area right here and I can weed eat very well because it ain't that much in this area, because I didn't want to put too much in here because really truly I don't know how big these trees are actually going to get. And I know they're not too close to the house, but they are close to the house. And I know tree roots like to spread. So I'm going to cut that one loose and make it, give it some room. But yeah, each time I cut the grass, y'all, the reason why I keep showing it to y'all is because I'm right proud of myself. I get proud of what I done. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with this area up here, though. Y'all drop me some ideas, some suggestions, ladies. How would y'all decorate this area up here? What would y'all do with this area up here? They had an area rug up here, but I took the rug up. Let me tell you why I took the rug up. Because the ants, fire ants, kept getting up under the rug. And you would come out here like I'm out here barefooted now, and it would, not barefooted, but I got socks on, but you would see ants all up under the rug. I don't like that either, so I took the rug up, and I haven't seen any more ants up on the deck since then. So the rug was a place for them to hide. So I decided I'm going to, maybe I get online and first of all start with ordering some lights. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I'll order some lights maybe to put around this deck first of all. And maybe get some greenery. Y'all give me some ideas. Come on, sisters. I know y'all out there, and I know y'all decorators are out there that know how to do this type of stuff. So I'm pretty good at doing the yard and things of that nature. But I got stuck right here. I really truly got stuck right here with the decorations of the deck. And I just wanted to be a little more inviting. You know what I'm saying? When you come out the door. When you come out the door, you catch it from this angle. This is what you see. So it looks a little plain Jane to me. So y'all tell me what you think. Come up the steps, coming out the door, and this is what you see. So I want to start working on, buying little things here and there just to try to decorate this area a little bit. But other than that, I'm truly loving my front yard. I'm truly loving it. I'm truly loving it, especially when I give it the fresh cut for the night. You know how sometimes when you hear guys say they go to the barbershop and they get their hair cut and they want everybody to see it and they can't wait to get out and show it off. Well, that's how I feel when I cut my grass. I want to show it off because, I put a lot of work into that. I put a lot of work into that. Sure do. And I still got to take time to dig that old dead bush out there. I thought maybe it would come back to life. People tell me leave it alone, but I'm sick of looking at it. So I'm trying my best, but it's hot right now. But as soon as the weather break, I think I'm going to dig it out of there. Get it right on up out of there. Yes, indeedy. As they say, yes, ma'am. But yeah, this is how the yard is looking. And y'all know I told y'all I love my little bush right here. This bush is at the bottom of the deck right here. That's just such a beautiful ornament. Beautiful ornament bush. I love the contrast of the yellow and the green that's mixed all in this bush. This bush is saying something. But it's been a pretty hot day, but this is the perfect time to come out and get some work done. I still have to weed eat down the walkway, as y'all can see. See, the walkway needs weed eating. And I also got some new lights to go down there too. I do have some new lights, but I just been waiting till later on to put them out because some of these still work. So I'm going to move some of these around the yard. Probably after the 4th of July, I'll move these old ones out the way and stick them in different areas of the yard. And then I'll come in with some brand new ones at that time to put out there. But when I'm standing here and I'm looking at the yard, I just love this yard. I love the yard. I love the peace. All you hear is the crickets and the birds. That's all you hear. So y'all get a chance to see this old country girl out here doing what she do. It's just so peaceful. It's just so peaceful. It just seems like, when you feel like you've got everything you want and there's just one piece of the puzzle that's missing. Y'all guess what that piece of the puzzle is. It's just one piece of this puzzle that's missing. But I'm holding it down because God is good. God is working on it. God is working on it. God is working on it. I know he's working. I feel him working. You know how you feel him deep down in your soul and he's working and he's saying, hold on, Marietta. Just hold on. Hold on, Marietta. Your change is coming. I got something special for you. And I know he does. God has something special for me. And I'm going to hold on and I'm going to wait on him. 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 But anyway, y'all know how crazy I can get. But I love y'all and thank y'all for hanging out with me this evening. But I just had to show y'all the yard. Let y'all see what I've been doing. Let y'all see that this girl is just so busy. I got so much to do, y'all. So much to do. But I'm never going to be so busy that I'm not going to check in. Checking in. I love y'all. If you've watched this video this long, please consider subscribing to the channel. It truly does help. Hit that like button too as you come into the building. And if and so you've not turned your notification bell on, please turn your notification bell on so you'll be notified when I drop my next video. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.